Hey guys, today is day 21 of the Gratitude Gym. Do you like beautiful things? I'm sure you do. It's like a rhetorical question, like, right? Who does not like beauty? Who does not like to look at things that are harmonious and beautiful and pleasant to the eyes? If you think about it, beauty is actually very important to any kind of to the quality of life, right? Because when you see beauty, you see harmony. It's something that it does something to you internally. It restores the internal balance and restores the balance of you between you and the outside world. That's why so many of us we love to be in nature because nature is beautiful, right? So, but have you ever thought about, why certain things look more beautiful than other things to you? Because we've also all heard of the saying that, beauty is in the beholder's eyes, right? So ultimately, it's a subjective experience, you can say. There's no objective standard of what is beautiful and what is not. So I find that very fascinating. It's interesting to think about why we deem certain things as more beautiful than other things, right? So, scientists have done research on this, like in terms of what we intuitively find beautiful, certain curves, certain ratios of, lines and curves, that combination is like most likely to produce the internal recognition of beauty in most people. That's all well and good, but still, it is a subjective experience, and what it boils down to is it is a judgment, right? It's a judgment call in terms of what you find beautiful and what you find to be not beautiful. So, I find this very interesting. It's because since beauty is so important to the quality of life, to your happiness, to your internal harmony, to your, inner peace and to your relationship with the outside world. And on the other hand, we know that beauty is our own subjective judgment, right? So that means this is something that we can actually do something about, right? So if this is a judgment call that we make ourselves, I think we can change it if we want to. So, sometimes when I'm not in a good mood, I actually just go out and take a walk. I love taking walks because, it does so many to me. So it has so many benefits to me because, first of all, it's physical exercise. That's always good, right? And then fresh air, that's always good as long as it's not like downpouring or thunderstorm, right? And also you get to look at things that are outside, there are trees and birds and flowers. Those are beautiful. And also it's very meditative when you can, when you walk in a certain rhythm, it puts you in a state of meditation. So I love taking walks. And sometimes when I go out and I take walks and I look at things around me, and sometimes I will focus on certain things and I would ask myself, and especially the things, the objects that are not so beautiful, I would ask myself, what if this is actually very beautiful? Can I find beauty in this? And another thing I do is, there is this very famous Native American prayer that sometimes I, just silently recite to myself when I take walks. That goes very simply. Beauty before me as I walk. Beauty behind me as I walk. Beauty above me as I walk. Beauty below me as I walk. Beauty all around me as I walk. And sometimes I would just silently chant that prayer while I, look at things, What if this is beautiful? What if this is beautiful? Can I find beauty in that? And then I realized, this is indeed something that we can consciously cultivate. When I put my attention on something, even if it's like, even if by first pass of my intuitive, like instinctual judgment is not so beautiful, if I focus on it and I ask myself, is there beauty in this? Can I find, certain curve of this thing, or, if it's like if it's a inanimate object, or if it's a animal, or even a person, I would sometimes, ask myself, how can I find beauty in this? And the thing is, the more beauty you can find, the happier you are, the more harmonious you feel. And it really, it has such a magical effect. Beauty has such a magical effect on all of us. And we don't, it's not like, it's not something what we think about often. It's not like a survival essentials like a food and shelter. But it is actually the essential for any, happy human life is to see beauties. So I challenge you, to sometimes look for things and ask yourself, for those like not so beautiful things, ask yourself whether I can find beauty in this. And it's a very nice meditation also. So today I'm very, very thankful for all the beauty in the world, the beauty before me, the beauty behind me, the beauty above me, the beauty below me, and the beauty all around me. And we live in such a beautiful, beautiful world. And it is, if you pay attention, it can be really breathtaking, even just to the small little things. If you pay attention, if you are, slow down and be aware of them. So that's what I feel very, very grateful today, is all the beauty in the world. And I feel very fortunate to live in such a world where I'm surrounded by beauty. So this is day 21 of the Gratitude Gem. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends. I'll see you tomorrow.